Hi everyone, we're going to graph systems of linear inequalities and look at the solutions. And we're going to do 3 examples, and here they are. So if these appeal to you, you may continue on. So basically the first one is right here, and I'm going to graph this one. This is the y-intercept is 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the slope is -2. So I'm going to go down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Now, since this is greater than and it doesn't have an equal, this is going to be a dashed line. So we're going to do a dashed line here. And then hopefully this gets graphed. So there's your line. And it says y is greater than. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my marker anywhere on here. And I'm going to shade up. That means it's this whole solution. This is all your solutions to this. All right? Now the next one is y is less than or equal to x plus 3. So I'm just going to graph it normally. That's y-intercept is at 3, and the slope is 1. So we're going up 1, up 1, up 1, up 1, up 1, down 1, down 1. Now this does have an equal sign, so I'm going to complete this with the solid line. There's the solid line. And it says it's less than. So on this I'm going to graph in blue. So I'm going to put my pen on anywhere on this line here and shade down because it says less than. So I'm going to shade all of this. And where it coincides is this crosshatch area in here. And technically, then that would be, you can mix red and blue, that would be purple. So this is your solution set, is the purple area here. Because it has to satisfy both equations. You pick any point in this area, any point in here, and plug it into both of these equations here, you will get, it will come out true. Okay, the next one we have is this one. What I'm going to go ahead and do with this first one is rewrite it. So this is going to be y is less than negative 2/3 x plus 2. And then I'm going to graph both of these. So the first one is going to be up 2, then we're going down 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, and it's a dashed line because there's not an equal sign here. It just says less than, so I'm going to do a little dashed line in here. Now, does it say less than or greater than? It says less than. So basically, I'm going to shade down. Shading down. From put my pen on the line and draw down. And that's how I know I'm shading down. Now, the other one is we're going up 4, and it has the same slope. So it's up 2 over 3, down 2 over 3. It's a solid line. And we're shading up. So I put my pen anywhere on this line and shade up instead of down, and I shade up. When you see something like this, there's no solution because there's no crosshatch, there's no purple, so there's just no solution here. And the reason being is they have the same slope. They have the same slope, but different y-intercepts. So that would be no solution. The next one we have a little different. We have the one with the absolute value equation. So I did do a video on absolute values, quite a few, on inequalities. So you might want to watch that. There's a playlist called that. So I'm going to go up to 3. Y. I'm just going to graph y equals 3. There it is. And it says less than, so I'm shading down. So I'm shading down. All right. And the next one is y is greater than the absolute value of x plus 4. Well, this is a horizontal shift to the left by 4. So I'm going to go over by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should know how to graph absolute value. And it's a dash line, so I'm dashing it. And let me do some more, make sure I draw this right. Dashing it. All right. And it says greater than, so from here I'm shading up. Shading up. And the only crossing area is right in here. So this is your solution set right in there. Okay. All right. And that's all. That's just 3 examples. The next video I'm going to do is graph linear equations in 3 variables. So that would be more for advanced algebra students at this point.